Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's Lagway. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football. And, David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Plows through the defense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the up.
And he breaks into the open. Powers through. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, just keeps firing. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The PAT unit on the field. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you can see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
Quarterback checking the play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Missouri 7, Florida 6.
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, going to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Giving him his pads. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Quickly complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Looking to throw, it's Cook. Throws to the back. And the ball is picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's looking on the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. All kinds of running room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Quarterback checking off. On second down, they'll take to the air. Snags it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can anyone catch him? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting
into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll call for the fair catch here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Florida. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, he missed it. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Cook. Using the quick game.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll go to the air on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Burden. Oh, what a move! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
Runs the sneak. Picks up 1. Offense facing 4th down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll sneak it.
First down, NIZ.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Now they're going to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
21.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Scanning the field. It's flag away. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Off play action on first down. Now improvising. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that ball landed incomplete. You saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the fourth. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Cook. Swings it out to his running back. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Pulls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tigers are on the move. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The handoff to Johnson. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back. Let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Got his man quickly. Touchdown Gators! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Florida, number 17, with the catch and score.
Here comes the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still looking. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
The offense set for a first down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. The trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us from here for Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll give it to Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and
fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Vast riches, hidden treasures, evil hearts, uncharted frontiers. The mysterious
What up?
The people who are captivated by the magic in those words are called
Yeah, he don't play it during the week. He only play on the weekend, so
hunters.
he didn't play.
Huh? What you said? Who is that? Oh. Hey.
Oh, Lord, boy. Hopefully nobody big case.
All right, bro.
I know you gotta let him tell you, boy.
Tell her what?
My phone said how it went last night.
Them folks in that motherfucker crying. Cause they don't want us to go. Put it down. I can't hear. Put it down.
Put the damn headphones on. You can't hear.
I'm talking to mom.
You wasn't even saying nothing else no more.
Oh, good. You're awake.
They got scared. They knew a good supervisor. Now they got that lady from hell. They say I told her we were good people and we were famous. That's why they like her. I tried telling her, but she didn't believe me. Them folks was in there about the boo-hoo.
Hell is delusional. Well, you laughing, but I'm fucking real. I said you laughing, but I'm fucking real.
Due to the efforts of our predecessors, professional hunters have traded quite well. As a result, there is no about seeking a license.
I tried telling her I told her we was somebody important. We ain't regular no more. I keep trying to tell her how our lifestyle's been elevated.
Even above their own lives. All the same, it's really nothing more than a silly piece of junk. What's important is not the way that you become a hunter, but what you do.
What I do.
Go. You must decide for yourself when you're ready to use this call. I'm confident you'll make the right choice.
You know, I got a lot of help to give this stuff, and I owe a lot of people a bunch of favors. Once I paid everyone back, then I could go away.
Then please allow me the honor of congratulating you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Sasso. What happened to the other applicants? The exam's still going on, right?
Oh no, the exam has already ended.
Why be getting off the damn tacos like it ain't shit,
That's
bro?
right. You've been out for almost the entire day.
The entire day?
The others who passed are completing a brief orientation. The same orientation you'll undergo later.
Who wound up failing?
Oh man, this could have disaster
Kilua.
going for it inside their own.
I love Kilua.
On fourth down, they're taking
What
it in the
failed?
air.
But why?
I feel I should begin by telling you about all that transpired when you lost consciousness. Perhaps that way you'll better understand.
I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long.
Just as soon as you were out cold.
Territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised, you definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your
Whenever he wakes up, he'll probably decline his advancement.
Down at 2nd and 6.
He's right.
Wide receiver
Sounds like
shows
something
motion.
wrong with you.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Only one person fails this round, right? So if Gone is disqualified, then wouldn't that render the rest of our upcoming fights completely meaningless?
No need to worry. Gone has certainly passed. Nothing he says or does can change that.
to completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all right up to the
As a matter of fact, he can even throw a fit and cue me where I stand. Still, he is to revoke his license.
Yes, I see.
It is so hard to defend it's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed.
So what? Why'd you let him win?
Despite failing earlier on fourth
What did
down,
you
they
say?
will try again
You
here.
didn't have to kill him.
And it's incomplete in the defense
It's gonna be a
goal.
surrender.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play.
I expect when I torture someone, my victim will despise me for the rest of their life. It's more effective and less stressful. When you're in pain, your eyes show a gleam of hostility toward the person responsible. Even with the most extensive training and discipline, that sign of rage is difficult to suppress. But Gomes' eyes had no such gleam. Can you believe that? I had just broken his arm, but I could tell just by looking into his eyes that he had already forgotten all about it. So I guess you could say the little guy won me over.
The clock has reached the 2-minute
You
mark,
need a
and they
reason
have
why
a chance
I
to
let
at
him win.
least cut
There you
into
have
this
it.
lead before the break.
You won over your
Down for
opponent.
this offense.
Hanzo admitted as much himself. After that, the second match of the phase began.
Round 2, Kurapika versus Hisoka.
Still
Begin!
working on the move. Fires it out to the right.
After the two of them had been fighting for a while,
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. Just missed a little bit.
and that's how Kurapika won.
What did Hisoka say?
I couldn't say, but I do know that he conceded voluntarily. The third match pitted Hanzo against Poco. Poco found himself in much the same position as you, but he admitted defeat.
Fuck me, bro.
I'm sorry, but I won't go easy on you.
And with that, the match was over. The fourth match was between Hisoka and Poco. The match was extremely one-sided, but Podoro flatly refused to give in. However, while Podoro was lying on the floor, Hisoka whispered something in his ear. And this time, it was Podoro who surrendered. The fifth match featured Killua and Poco, but Killua walked away as soon as it began. In a confident tone, he declared,
Yeah, sorry. I'm just not interested in fighting you.
he must have felt certain he could win his next match. But then, Leorio requested that the sixth match be postponed while Bodoro recovered from his injuries. So in the meantime, the match between Killua and Ibaraka was held. It became apparent that Killua had made a grave miscalculation.
First down, here comes this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires on the move.
College. Gonna get on 2K though.
Sometimes the quarterback just needs to turn the ball. Seems like he tried to guide that one in and it disrupted the time.
And just like basketball, when you shoot shooters, you start trying to aim really miss. And the quarterback's like got a quick
And he goes his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great speed.
Heading to the end zone. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Utes! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's
It's
an
that
offense.
killer
Is
mentality.
Killua
You
stubborn?
down their throat, you
Yes.
keep your foot down.
And his name
Opportunities
is
like
Ilu.
that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And they thought about it. They thought He'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Who would blame her? Anybody cried
They
when
gotta
kid
put
did
points
that.
on the board
She was just so happy.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a
But
first
she's
down for this
concerned
offense.
about you being there running around. And she asked me to check up on you when I got the chance. Lucky me, huh? I had absolutely no idea that you wanted to be a hunter. As for
He
me,
wants to throw.
I'm here to get a
They're
license
trying to
for a
get to
job.
it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
We haven't even got to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime.
You're not cut out to be a hunter. You were born for one purpose.
He wants to take the top off. And
To
it
be
is
an
another
assassin.
interception. Just a